Right. What's going on, YouTube? Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is just an overall video of like MLB The Show, tips and tricks for Xbox players. Alright, let's jump right into it. So first, we basically are just going to go over the menus. That's it. We're going to make it quick as possible and short. Diamond Dynasty, I've already done a video about this. Just check it out on the channel. If you are interested in playing like a card-based game with legends and things, that's your mode. Now we have March to October. March to October is basically, I think I have one I can show you. I did one with the Padres, and I completed it. It's basically just a game where you play key moments throughout the season in order, and the key moments basically affect how many games you win, how long. It normally takes about 8 hours, I think. 6 to 8 hours to play through a whole season. You play key moments. Depending on how well you do, the moment affects your wins. If you win enough, you make it all the way until the playoffs. And looks like I finished off, and we were in the World Series. It looks like, yeah. So I never finished it completely, but that's what the mode is. It's a fun mode to get used to the game. It's like a quick franchise, basically. It's kind of cool. Play now. Basically, I don't really have to explain that. Just, click on it if you want to play a quick game. Most people don't, but create a league. Custom leagues are basically like, it's really hard to explain them, but essentially they can either be online franchises or private franchises that involve a little more customization. Like you can use your Diamond Dynasty collection, play a season with those players. It's essentially just a like FIFA Champions, I believe is what it's called. Madden online franchise. That's all it is. Brand new mode. It's multi-season. It's meant to be so that you can only have to play certain games. It's a really cool game mode. I've only played it once. It wasn't my thing, but if you're into that, franchise is you should know what it is, but basically it's you can basically just play through a season. You don't have to control everything. But I also made a video about this. It should have already dropped. Don't forget to check it out if you want to know everything about it. Same thing with Road to the Show. This is like the solo player, you know, 2K my player kind of thing. It's their basic trademark game mode basically besides Diamond Dynasty. If you like that kind of play, check out my other video on that. It's a little longer because there's a lot to do to get your player. If you want a player to be fully customizable and things, it takes a while, but there you go. There's your basic game modes. We also have our community market is for Diamond Dynasty and your stubs in the top right corner. Your inventory is all your cards, your equipment, your packs, stadiums. Those can be used across Diamond Dynasty and Road to the Show. You have the vaults. Basically, there's two ways you can do this. You can download other players' logos, rosters, players, sliders, or you can pull things from past years and use those as long as they're compatible. You have your leaderboards for challenge of the week, which is normally some kind of hitting challenge, and it's like one of the big ones is how many hits in a row can you get? Somebody got like 52 or something. It's pretty difficult challenge. There are normally money prizes. Definitely look into those if you're decent at the game. We also have, oh, sorry, I dropped the controller. We have our history, which tells you your basic game history, which is kind of cool. Um, it tells you if you won or lost, the results. I haven't played this game in a while, but I'm just doing all this for you. This is our mini modes. This is where some of those challenges are. We have moments. That's Diamond Dynasty tied into challenge of the week, which is what I was just talking about. See, it's a whole like you got to know kind of everything to make sure if you compete and you win, you get your money because it's like you got to be over 18. I think that's the rule. Home Run Derby, it's self-explanatory, really good for practicing hitting. I think it's a fun mode, definitely worth it. Retro mode is basically old school gameplay. That's really all it is. Postseason is you're basically just making a postseason bracket and competing for it. So like you could do one with all the worst teams, all the best teams. It's kind of fun, something cool. Option Explorers basically is the tutorial. Custom Practice lets you practice. We have our options. Sounds of the show is where you can basically find all your music, change all your playlist and things. Audio Unlockables is basically the same thing. Controls and credits. Controls are basically, what buttons to do what. Credits are for the game. Roster control is where you can change the current rosters or default rosters in the game. Create and edit player is where you can create players and then put them into a custom league. You can't use this player in Diamond Dynasty, or you can't use this player for Road to the Show. This player can only be used in franchise and custom leagues, and you would have to then add them to a roster. Data utility is basically just making sure everything's saved. User settings is pretty simple. It's settings. And yeah, that's really it. That's basically what everything is. If you're going to get the new game, I do recommend pre-ordering it because the pre-order digital deluxe actually has it's a pretty good deal. You get really good cards, some really cool equipment packs. I think it's definitely worth it. But yeah, if you're really looking forward to MLB The Show 21 or on the fence of buying it, this basically tells you everything that's going to be in it. Obviously, there could be something new. I can't really tell you. They haven't revealed anything new about game modes. They've only revealed pitching and batting overhauls, which I will be talking about in another video tomorrow. Peace.